Mrs. Incredible and Ripley are going to catch some serial killers? Sign me up. Let's talk about 1995's Copycat. Copycat is a 1995 psychological thriller film starring Sigourney Weaver, Holly Hunter, Dermot Mulroney, and Harry Connick Jr. Weaver plays psychologist Dr. Helen Hudson, who is attacked by one of her previous subjects, Daryl E. Cullum, played by Harry Connick Jr. Having survived, she becomes severely agoraphobic, living her life secluded in her apartment. When a series of murders spreads across San Francisco, Dr. Hudson contacts a detective on the case, MJ Monahan, played by Holly Hunter, and her partner, Reuben Goetz, played by Dermot Mulroney. She informs them of certain details involving their case. Being drawn in, Hudson comes to the conclusion that the suspect takes inspiration from other notorious serial killers and recreates their infamous murders. Now it is up to Helen and the detectives to put an end to the killing and catch the copycat. The plot for this movie is a bit basic. Cop teams up with a civilian, albeit a knowledgeable civilian, to catch a dangerous serial killer. However, the devil's in the details with this one. First off, both of the main characters are female. This changes a lot of the normal dynamics that you would get in a movie like this. It makes for a more fascinating take and removes several cliches that would otherwise be included. Interesting Pody fact, the original script was written with Holly Hunter's cop character as a man and had a romantic subplot between the two leads. The director John Emile would go on to say, and I quote, "I just stumbled onto the notion of making the cop a woman. We already have a great female character in the psychologist, so I thought, why not have two females in the lead and just get rid of the love story altogether? With two women, we could put an entirely different perspective on the violence and make it a movie about women dealing with violence against women, rather than a movie exploiting violence against women." And I just stumbled on the second realization that I've never seen a full suspense drama with two women in the lead. This is true, and it makes the movie stand out from the sea of other psychological thrillers. Secondly, the story gives us an interesting obstacle for the characters to work around: agoraphobia, the debilitating anxiety disorder that Dr. Helen Hudson has as a result of the attack at the beginning of the film. It's an extra layer of depth to the movie and its characters. While sad to say, it makes the film that much more engrossing. The writing and directing in this are well done. The script feels authentic, with a sharp wit and flow.
Johnson, what's the first part?
Mike, how are you feeling?
Touch anything, Mike? I don't want to get excited about a good bunch of Laytons and find out they're yours.
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
There are a couple of moments where actors talk over each other, and while in other movies it may feel a bit off or distracting, in this, it makes those moments feel more realistic and lived in.
Remedial. Whoa, let's review the scenario.
Didn't anyone at the academy teach you to shoot conservatively? Boom, 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 boom. You shredded him.
What's truly brilliant is, while they do this, they don't do it often enough where it becomes messy and unintelligible. There is a great sweet spot in between where these moments are unnoticeable and one has to really be aware of it to realize it's happening. There's some cool as hell scenes in here with several long takes, and now knowing how much effort goes into those, it really is impressive to watch. The first crime scene in the movie follows Hunter's character around for about 1.5 minutes in one uncut take. While that does not seem like a long time to compare to other films, I know there's a lot that goes into that, so I'm really impressed. A shot like this could take upwards of 10 to 15 cuts to show the same sequence. This movie has an ebb and flow that makes for a compelling watch, and that comes down to good directing. Acting-wise, how have I not seen more of Holly Hunter's work? I mean, I did see Batman vs. Superman, and I know she's Mrs. Incredible, but seriously, she is phenomenal. I'm hunting down more of her films after this. She plays a by-the-numbers, hard-nosed detective who's completely embroiled into her surroundings. There's no forced, awkward, proving her worth moment to other characters. A lot of times in movies, a female character has to have a moment in which she proves her prowess to other people, mostly men. Usually it's followed by someone's open jaw getting closed or a dumb, crappy one-liner. That is not here. She already feels lived in this world and not some outside presence that randomly shows up for this one moment.
Okay, all done.
Hey, Jim, how you doing? Can you grab me a couple of overalls from the crowd with some nice, clear faces?
I'll make them say cheese.
She takes charge of the crime scene in her first few minutes of the movie, and no one bats an eye or questions her.
Got an estimate for me?
About 8 hours.
I'm seeing ligature marks, petechia, strangled, huh?
Same as the others.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver is phenomenal in this as well. Her character is a complex one to play because of the very nature of her trauma and how no matter how smart you are or how aware you are of your situation, an anxiety disorder such as agoraphobia is still very debilitating. Later on, in several interviews, she said it was one of her most rewarding roles to play and one that she has a great deal of pride in. I agree! It's a tough sell to convincingly convey this on screen, but she does it and it seems effortless. There is a great supporting cast here as well, including Dermot Mulroney, Will Patton, and Harry Connick Jr. Ooh. Want to talk about scaring the bejesus out of me? This guy.
What are you doing with my gun? Huh? How'd you get my gun? What are you doing in the ladies' room?
Now, I would put him on my list for most hated, but it's the character I hate, not the performance. There's a great deal of substance here, and Connick Jr. does a superb job. He just makes my skin crawl.
Just dying to do whatever I ask him to do, as long as I just say the word, Doc. I'm death and life to you, Doc. Death and life.
Good job. I'm gonna go take a shower now, with the door locked. This is a really well done movie that is highly underrated with an engrossing plot, amazing acting, intense scenes, and some well done writing and directing. This film is going to get a rating of, I can dig it. It does not have to be something I own, but at the same time, I could really see myself coming back to watch this, if for nothing else, as a study into good, if not great, filmmaking. So have you seen Copycat? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. As a matter of fact, give me a favorite underrated movie of yours. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pody Productions. My name is Ryan. This has been Secondhand Cinema, and I hope you have a great day. Inside, away from Harry Connick Jr. Don't get sucked in by his handsome southern drawl. He's still scary as hell. Nyah.